It's time once again for your very favorite podcast. Only reason it's your favorite is because it's the only one that's made for us, for you. It's What's Up Big Rapids. We're your hosts. I'm Chris Jane.
And I'm Pat Brooks.
Remember, before we even get started, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter where you're from, what you look like, or what you've done. You are a loved and valuable member of this community, and we're going to do everything we can not to waste even a moment of your precious time. Right, Pat?
That's right. Just like every week, we don't waste time. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, send it out on the socials. Maybe you email links to people. I don't know. It's weird, but go ahead.
Maybe
send
just tell
it.
them in
It's
the
in
street.
there.
Maybe just say it out loud in the street to
What's
them.
up, Big Rapids?
Yeah.
Just start screaming it. Walking around.
What's up, Big Rapids? Hey, welcome to everybody who is new around here. We do this show once a week with our producer, our long-suffering producer, Dominic, and every week we bring on a guest that has something to do with the life in this amazing place we call Big Rapids. You know, for those of you who have been regulars to the show, it's the part where we just get a chance to catch up a little bit and see what's been going on in the life of Pat.
Gosh, a lot has happened, it seems like, since last week. It's didn't seem like a very long week or a short week, but just a lot happened. Been working for the summer, of course. I've been working on the house, planting flowers. I painted my fence.
Really?
That was a project.
Like Tom Sawyer, like Huck Finn.
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah. I tried the roller and brush for
Sawyer,
about 30 minutes, and nope. Went and got the sprayer because it took me 30 minutes to go out this far, and I don't know. I got a lot more fence than that, and so it took me a couple days to get her done, but I got her done.
Nice.
Looking real sharp too.
Good.
Yeah. No, weather's been cooperating and nice. Hopefully it can hold off.
Yeah, it's kind of threatening. We'll talk more about that later. But,
Yeah.
It's been a weird week for me since I saw you last as well. Musically, very diverse. I got to go and play my first contra dance. You ever heard of that?
I have not.
Dominic, you know what a contra dance is?
He probably does.
I
Like
bet he
Super
does.
Contra?
Yeah, because you're
I
from
played that. I played that.
No, not like Super Contra, the video game. Contra dances. I'm surprised that because of your background in like campgrounds and stuff. It's kind of like a relative of square dancing, but like the Irish cousin of it or something. And instead of you just dancing with your partner and doing different patterns, in contra dancing, you dance with everybody.
Is that the one where they're switching people all the
you
time?
switch around and you move around. It's a whole thing. And we got booked to.
People be stepping on my shoes, and
I was part of a band of great musicians. We played for
Where was
3
that at?
hours. It was in Grand Rapids at the St. Adalbert's Hall.
don't know where that is.
Crazy place, and a fun time. Reminded me of childhood, reminded me of my grandparents, reminded me of little churches I grew up in.
Okay.
It was a very homey vibe. Everybody was really friendly and nice. So did that contra dance. Totally new thing. Didn't know about it. Summer concert band season is back.
Yeah,
in
you guys are
fact,
prepping for
you probably won't
band
see this in
shelter.
time, but tonight at the old jail is the first FSU community concert band of the season. So come out. I think it starts at 7 o'clock. I'll be on drum kit mostly for that.
Very cool.
And then worship in the park. We're supposed to be doing that this weekend, et cetera. So we've been practicing stuff like that. But anyway, that's
Did you get any golfing?
yeah, a little bit.
I went and shot khaki for the first time in the season. It's nice.
Yeah.
So cleaned up. It's well taken care of. Such a nice course.
Big weekend at Khaki. I think the D1
Like state?
state tournament is there this weekend. So a lot of good golfers.
A lot of people in town
practicing.
this weekend, huh?
Yeah.
Hopefully, man.
Really hoping we get
hope
the
that
weather. That's a lot of stuff, and the weather's been absolutely amazing.
Epic.
So,
It has.
hey, I wanted to thank a few people. I want to thank Jennifer Ferris Jones for
Yes.
for being on last week, being an awesome guest, even with a cracked head. You know, people wouldn't even have realized that she had just taken a terrible whack to the noggin and was a real trooper. And I thought she was very coherent.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, she had
I
me about her.
watched the episode. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
She was great. So thank you so much to that. We got another great guest this week, so stay tuned. But for we've got to do our favorite segment of the week, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's time for the
Featured creature of the week.
As always, featured creature brought to you by E&E Tropical Fish. This week is the African killifish.
okay.
Killifish.
He says with a question
Of
mark.
course, they send E&E always sends the actual name of it too.
There you go. Big.
It's
yeah.
kind of a pretty little fish, but this is a saltwater colors and freshwater effort. You don't need a massive setup for these nice, beautiful fish. Go right into your basic freshwater tank. I read somewhere that they survive in puddles.
Wild.
That basically like they will, during the raining season, it will rain and it'll fill puddles, and these fish somehow end their way in the African, because they're from Africa, I believe.
You'll just
Swahili
be walking along,
regions.
and there'll be fish in the puddles.
And they'll be in the puddles, right?
Yeah.
Well, they'll mate. They'll have eggs. The eggs will go into the mud, and the water will dry up, and the fish will die. Isn't that crazy?
It's a sad tale.
It is.
Pat.
It is. But that's
Gosh, you really took
obviously-
us on a journey there.
Wow.
I don't know anything about these fish except I just feel
these
really
guys
bad
are
for 'em.
total carnivores.
That's some circle of
What?
life kind of stuff.
They
you
eat
got going on.
bloodworms, brine shrimp, things like that.
They look like they're food for carnivores.
And much like last week's little pistol shooter, you got to keep the lid on them,
Oh wow.
or else they will jump out
How
of your
big
tank.
do these little fellas get? They look tiny.
I don't really. Let's look at some pictures here real quick. And about 6 to 12 minute cycle, 3-4 years. Huh. Yeah, no, they don't live very long, but they are pretty, and they eat other fish.
Okay, you
Could
gotta have
you
to
make that
zoom
bigger?
way in, dude.
Yeah.
These are the
These pictures
tiniest
are a
little
little bit
pics,
smaller.
little thumbnail photos. So, did you say this one's a Burmese clouded something?
This is the African killifish.
Killifish. Okay, I'm looking at it must be the one from last week though.
Yeah.
An African killifish.
Is it
There's
crazy?
no way
looking?
we're saying that right.
I don't. Probably not. We're gonna have to bring on the people from E&E one of these times
That
and
would
tell
be
us like how awful.
Oh my
we are.
gosh! Can you imagine? Like, remember when like Letterman would have on like Jack Hanna?
Oh.
Was it Jack Hanna?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
What if we
bring
get?
the
What if we get your guy
They need
Eric
to bring
come in
a
with all the-
snake with them or a spider.
Tarantulas.
What if it got
Yeah.
loose in here though? I'd have to move.
Well, let's
have
just
to
say
move.
that's a you problem.
Yeah,
I'd
we're
have
leaving, dude.
I'd have to burn this place to the ground. What if something got loose in here?
This thing's crazy.
We'd have to
looking,
count. We'd have to count the creatures before he came in and count them on the way out.
though. Count the creatures.
You would
Hope
think
they
that
don't
their
reproduce.
sponsorship would get them a spot in the
Oh well, they
Maybe
never,
not.
Never talked
never
about
even
it.
thought
Okay,
about it.
okay.
That'd be kind of cool.
I would.
We
Actually, I
probably totally kill these segments. Though
do
they're
have-
like sitting over there, like that's not how you say that fish's name.
Imagine that he has to sit there for like 10 minutes before we get to him. And so he's just biting the.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
just,
We
you know,
would 100% do the segment first before he's
we'd
even
have
allowed
to do
talk.
that. Yeah.
Right.
Huh. Well, I do have questions for that guy though, because I mean, you got to be kind of a special sort of a person to dedicate your life to all these various creatures.
He's missing a finger.
Yeah, I know. So
He is.
Anyway, okay. Well, hey, that's E&E Tropical Fish
Shout
down
out
in
E&E.
down in Rogers Heights, and they've got more than fish. You guys, we've seen quite a number of interesting characters.
They got turtles,
Big and small, soft. They got
amphibians,
things that are
birds,
soft and
reptiles.
cuddly.
Yeah.
They got things that are.
They had like flying
They got
squirrels.
they got the stuff of nightmares. They got everything. in
little
between.
and big.
That's kind of like you and Pat.
Yeah, that's
Soft
right.
and cuddly and the things of nightmares.
Yeah, and you decide which is which. All right.
Oh,
Well,
man.
yeah.
Real quick, happy birthday. I want to
yeah,
give a
let's do
big
that.
shout out to our super producer. Happy birthday to Dominic. Big 5-0, F50, a.k.a. Ferrari.
The big Ferraro.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Thank you.
We got him a few things.
We got him.
We're gonna go to the wide
as
angle
we
here,
always
yeah.
do. Maybe intern Derek, not Brandon, can come grab these for him so he can
Well,
open them
no.
for
Let's show him what we got him. Unless you don't want to, but
him. I want him to open this one.
I want to show
All
everybody.
right, go. You go ahead.
Maybe
Yeah,
go to the
don't make it
two-shot.
dirty.
Maybe go to the 2-shot, and let me show you what I got, Dom.
Okay.
We got him a variety of some things here.
What's in the bag?
First off,
That was a nice card.
there is a card, but I got him some compression socks.
Yes.
Okay, he's turning 50, and clots are the silent killer.
There.
Okay?
There.
I thought Pat after Mexican was the silent killer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got you some readers.
it's
Oh,
Tunchies.
fantastic.
The ball with the glasses.
And these
Stanley.
ones are a little bit stronger.
little bit stronger.
Just a
Okay.
little bit stronger. The next prescription up. Okay?
I appreciate that.
You're going to love this.
Oh, woof.
This is for your medicine every day. You know how you got your multivitamins
so-
and you got your heart meds and your...
Yeah.
It's Monday.
Right.
You
right.
push it.
You push it, boom, pops right
Pops
open.
right out.
Yeah, it's got a little pop thing for you.
Okay.
You're going to love this.
You'll love that.
Can I put Skittles in there?
Yeah.
Nope,
I mean,
I did you one better, but man, Werther's Originals.
you have officially reached Werther's
Originals.
age, buddy.
From now on, you
I got to have one of those old ones in my pocket at
Yes.
all times.
all times.
From
you must
now
keep a
on.
Werther's in your pocket.
Okay,
It's
so
a
I
rite
got
of
you these to
passage.
get you started. Oh, and then we want to make sure you keep your
Oh yeah, nutrients.
hydration and your
max
nutrients.
protein.
Nutrients,
So I got you
protein.
some Ensure, and these are the max protein ones because I
Max,
know
you're-
that
stay in the
matters to
gym.
you.
I appreciate that.
Stay in the gym.
And then because you are forever young and you love them,
Oh, the kids.
I did get you some Sour Patch
Yes.
Kids because I know you actually love them.
I do.
So just a few things
Well, I appreciate
Thanks for
it. Thank you guys.
on your journey here to turning 50.
All right, now your turn to open one.
Oh.
Real quick.
There
Okay.
you go. So,
This one will be a lot quicker.
so Derek, give that to the birthday boy, please.
So, any big plans, real quick, while we get you set up?
Yeah, what are you doing to celebrate the big half of a
Well, I
century?
have I've got a pickleball class. I have shuffleboard training. But I have to be in bed by 7:30 because that's when Wheel of Fortune
that's
comes
after
out.
dinner. You got to squeeze dinner in,
dinner's
too.
at 5 o'clock
Oh,
tonight.
good.
Yeah, there you go.
So
5 o'clock.
I'm fully embracing. I was checking around. I'm a little disappointed. You for 50, you don't get a lot of like senior discounts.
Oh,
you know,
not
that's
yet.
not till 55.
All
So
right.
you know, I don't feel like a senior citizen. I'm going to open up this bag now.
All right, let's see what you got.
I don't know if it's a
simple.
bag of weed though. We
It
can't
is
have that on the
not-
show.
Well, it is legal.
I mean, it is Big Rapids, but
is
still.
legal.
That is,
here.
if anything, we'd get you those CBD gummies for your joints.
For
I
your
do like
joints and
gummies.
such.
Yeah.
All right, Pat's got me some swag here.
All right.
Sorry guys. I got a Detroit basketball baseball.
Oh, nice. That's
wow.
a cool
Yeah,
shirt.
you know, you watch the Tigers.
Yeah, I do watch the Tigers.
Dominic will absolutely
team.
wear that.
Yep,
Maybe
and
they're turning around. Who knows?
and because I need diabetes, I've got
Mix
Jolly
it up.
Rancher sour gummies.
Mix
There
it
you
up.
go.
There's one more thing in there.
There's one more thing in there.
There
I
is.
apologize.
We basically got you an entire outfit: the compression
Did,
socks,
did.
the shirt.
and
What's this
and of
lotion?
course,
and
Oh,
a
Centrum
good
Silver.
multivitamin.
well, hold
That's
on.
That's a Centrum
That's the
Silver.
silver.
this
edition.
is the
Yeah.
the
50
plus.
So
Good.
just for you.
You're qualified now.
Throw those other
Yeah.
ones away. They don't work like they used to.
Okay, okay.
As
You
of
can,
today.
you can,
Okay,
you can
well,
gift them to a younger,
you
more
know,
virile person.
with friends like you, who needs enemas? Thank you.
That's a reminder. Make sure you get into schedule your doctor's appointment.
That's a reminder to everybody as you're getting older. Be sure to schedule that checkup with the doctor. Get everything checked out. from
Happy birthday,
stem to
Dominic.
stern. Okay. Well, hey,
Well,
with
that was
that
fun.
happy note, let's get to this week's guest because we've got another great one for you. This one's been a while in the making,
Mm-hmm.
all right? Because for a while, this job didn't exist around here, and then it did, and it's been a bit of a whirlwind.
Mm-hmm.
I would imagine we're not first anymore. We're not like the first podcast or show she's been on, but we're also not going to be the last because being the director of the regional chamber is a big job.
Yep.
And
It's important.
it's an important job.
It is a very important job.
It's an important job. And so we are so excited to have the new and the first. What are we calling this again? It's the
Big Rapids Regional Chamber.
Director, Miss Sarah Dixon, and with her, one of her board members as well, Mr. Matt Schneider.
The
right?
GOAT of all electric.
Let's welcome them. Dominic, can we please see them? Thank you. There we go. Thank you
Welcome
guys
to the
so
show,
much for
you
coming
guys.
on. And hopefully that microphone's working. How are you, Sarah?
I'm doing great. How are you today?
I'm very, very well.
Good.
How is how's it going so far with this new regional chamber?
Oh man. So I like to tell people, everybody's asking, how you doing? How's everything going? And I just say, Well, it's going great if you like drinking from fire hydrants while running backwards.
They're right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
So-
yeah, that seems about right.
Yeah.
Well,
truly.
I'm sure if
Yeah.
you're the first of something.
I know, the
it's a lot.
inaugural.
Yeah.
Right.
The
That's-
inaugural.
Yes, the
It's a big word.
inaugural.
And now, why is it why is this new? What was the reasoning behind dissolving what was there before and starting this new venture?
Yeah. So essentially, a lot of things didn't survive. A lot of organizations just did not survive after COVID.
Right.
And we're talking long time traditional Rotaries and Lions clubs and chambers were one of the types of organizations that fell to the wayside. Essentially because we've all seen it. People were like, hey, I don't have to spend my lunch hour doing this stuff anymore. This is great. So essentially that's what happened. And we were in the community, we were at a time where there was no chamber, there was no economic development, and we did not have a leader for the CVB.
Right.
So
yeah, that was dormant as well.
Yeah.
Tough times.
Tough
in Big
times
Rapids.
in Big Rapids. Yeah.
that wasn't even really that long ago either.
No,
unfortunately.
right.
It's behind us though.
It is behind us. And
But
who
you're
wants
right,
to be
I
a
mean,
plunger, right?
We only are just getting. COVID. It's 6 years ago already, but it was a couple years before we really knew what was what. Then it took a couple years to sort of kind of get legs back under you. And now, it seems like things are only just sort of getting back.
Finally.
Yeah,
Like
finally
somewhat
getting to
normal.
like a more reasonable level, like with Summerfest. I'll talk more about that later too.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. A lot of things just straight up didn't make it.
Yeah. And I'll let Matt chime in here in a minute on his perspective as a board member. But one thing that I like to share with people is that the community leaders came together. Some community leaders came together, and they actually worked with an external consultant to say, what are we doing here?
Mm-hmm.
How
We
can we
need
move
this.
forward? And I'm really, really proud that they made that choice instead of just trying to make a go of it and trying to piece it together. So that's my version
Yeah.
of what happened. And
Yeah.
Yep.
And so basically the advice was, in this area, you should go to this model, a regional model. Is that right? And what's the difference between?
What was and what
is it just a word, or is there actually a difference?
that's a great question.
Yeah.
So regional is just so it's all encompassing. Now, Matt will be able to tell more about this because a lot of names for the organization were brought to the table. And essentially landed on Big Rapids because Big Rapids is, the hub of Mecosta County.
Yeah.
And so then they brought in regional to encompass
The county.
The county. Yep.
So really, now that does kind of make sense to me. So people struggled with there being a Mecosta County chamber because it didn't mention Big Rapids, and people outside of Big Rapids struggled with it with the rest of the county
Right,
not being mentioned. And so
being from Chicago and you're looking up Mecosta County, you're not doing that.
Yeah.
Right? You're searching
Right.
Big Rapids or Muskegon River. That's kind of what we got to offer here.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
or
That's a
maybe
great
Canadian
point.
Lakes,
yeah,
right?
exactly right. Yeah, there's.
Yeah. Do you have
I was going to say, would you,
anything to share about that?
Sarah, put that mic over. Well, let's introduce. So this
Yes.
is Matt Schneider. Matt Schneider owns M. Schneider Electric. Top-notch electrician
Absolute
service in the
top-notch.
area. Highly recommended. Shockingly good.
Shockingly good service.
A veteran who came back home to the area, married, has a family, has a business, is invested in the community, and you've been a part of the chamber since before it kind of went
Correct.
down and went back up. So help us fill in some of the gaps.
Yeah, so I was part of the chamber, before when there's still a chamber and economic development. And like Sarah said, we were both kind of still trying to figure things out post-COVID. And we thought, why are there so many different entities trying to really accomplish the same thing, do what's best for the community?
Right.
Why are we not combining resources here and putting it together? So that's kind of what the consultant said, that she came from a similar size community as Mecosta County. So that was kind of her recommendation, and it worked out well. So, and then we're kind of combined great minds from both boards, combining ideas, combining resources, and with doing that, allowed us to hire somebody full time. Because when you have a couple boards that everybody's an entrepreneur full time, so it was we all meant well, but we just didn't have the resources to do it. So Sarah's been the game changer that we needed.
Yeah, somebody actually has to move the ball forward.
Exactly.
Well, I remember we were in those rooms together during the Mecosta County Chamber downfall. I was on the board with Matt, and you're like, we're all showing up. We're all trying to do stuff, but we're all busy business owners. So it's tough. You have to have somebody in that role.
Summerfest is this weekend, everybody. Hopefully, and when it kind of went away due to COVID, and then bringing it back, it's sort of that same it's like, do we bother? Do we? You know what I mean? Is everybody's busy, everybody's doing their thing. Is it worth putting the effort in to
bring
this?
it back? And,
we decided it's worth it to maintain or preserve what little pieces of culture that we have. And it's the same thing. I would imagine, every time that a bunch of us get in a room together, we all want to do something great for the community. We want to do something to help, help each other grow, because we believe that a rising tide lifts all boats, and that what's good for Big Rapids is good for Mecosta County. What's good for Mecosta County is good for Big Rapids, et cetera. So I'm just glad that, obstacles aside, you guys didn't give up. You didn't just throw in the towel and bag it or call it a day. You actually have all stepped up, and it looks to me like you're primed to make a run at this. Unlike anything I've seen before, especially now with the partnership with the CVB, and it seems like everybody has their focus. I'm loving that. Are you? Has it been a challenge to have these kind of starting back up again, kind of next to each other simultaneously? Has that been a challenge, or has it been kind of fun?
It's not been a challenge at all. And I'm actually, just thrilled to partner with Jennifer and both rise to the occasion.
Yeah.
Again, we're both coyotes, so that's really fun for us.
That's cool.
But again, our organizations, instead of everybody doing the same kind of thing, which we have a few of the same focus areas.
Yeah.
But it's different. The focus is different.
Yeah.
And I think that the two of us working together is extremely complementary. And we haven't put a lot of pen to paper yet, but she and I have some really fun things coming for 2027.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We're definitely rooting for you guys. Hey, real quick, Pat, can you say, because we've had some issues on this show before. People think that you have a problem with Reed City. Can you just quickly? Can you just say "Go Coyotes"?
Do have a problem with
Can you
Coyotes.
just say "Go Coyotes"?
Go Cards.
Just say "Go Coyotes."
I'm a Mohawk, also, just for the record. Me and Matt are both Mohawks.
Go Mohawks.
And
go Wildcats.
Go Mohawks.
Go Cardinals.
I know people definitely called me out, didn't they?
Go Coyotes.
Oh yeah, on the reels on social last week, I definitely got called out a couple times.
I want all the kids to taste success and victory.
I have
at
nieces
some
and
point,
a nephew that go to Reed City.
Yeah,
so
go Coyotes. There, you heard him say it. There he is. All right.
All right.
We're mending fences today. This is good that you're here.
That's right. Building relationships and mending fences.
Look at that. No, it's I think the breakfast kickoff was great. It was well attended. Can you speak on that real quick?
Oh my gosh, yeah. We cut the ribbon on April 9th, and I think I looked out the door at like 8:03, and there was somebody walking across the parking lot, and they were not an ambassador because they didn't have the fancy green blazer on, and I went, wow, I'm not ready for this at all. And then people just started pouring in.
Right.
A couple hundred people there?
Yes. To the best of our ability, we welcomed 215 people that day. Yeah. And I heard that there was a little backup on Northland Drive. So while that's not something to be proud of, I'm pretty proud of that.
Yeah. Own it. You guys, it's a problem. Hey,
yes,
sorry.
Yes.
That's how eager people are to see this. See this thing go.
Yeah. And it was, I've said it from the moment that the door that everybody left, the feeling in the room was just electric.
Yeah.
And and you could walk around and hear people, shaking hands and having conversations, and wow, I haven't seen you at this kind of event in years, and really just concreted that I made a great decision, first and foremost, to join this
There you go.
organization.
That's always good.
Right?
Feel good about making
yeah,
a life
yeah.
decision like that.
Yes. And just really concreted that we're making the right decision, and this is our community wants this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I personally struggle with face blindness and a terrible memory, right? Which is not helpful.
Oh.
In this role.
Sure.
And I'm wondering, how do you do with names and faces and people? Because I'd imagine you've met approximately 2,000 people in the last 24 to 30 days or so, So how has that been for you?
Yeah. I don't, oh man, Mom, may you rest in peace. I have this amazing trait from my mom.
for you.
And I can remember a face from decades ago. I may not always remember a name,
Yeah.
but I usually do.
You're right.
So yeah, no,
Good.
not that I never forget,
Right.
but it's a trait I have, and I'm going to just keep hold of it as long as I can.
Good, because I get anxious for you and Jennifer in having to, you know what I mean? You're going to have to meet and remember everybody, all, for this next several years while you build all these relationships, and it's going to be fun. But
You know what they call that? Is you care. You know what?
oh, I know, but
It
don't say that.
resonates.
Don't say that, because then you make it sound like I don't care. And I do
I
care.
care
we
with
know,
names
we
and
know you
faces,
do
too.
care.
deeply that when someone clearly knows my name and I should know them, and I can't my brain won't put it together.
What's up, guy?
You need some ginkgo
Yeah.
biloba. That's what you need. Ginkgo
Sometimes
biloba.
afterwards, though, I'll have enough context. I'll be like, "Oh God, that was my
Third
you know,
grade,
it's like my
third grade
right, it's
elementary
like, I
teacher.
cannot believe I couldn't write. It's horrible. It's a horrifying feeling. But so one reason I would never willingly put myself into your shoes. But what were you doing before this? Like, what's your background, Sarah? What led you to this?
Oh man, that's a fun question.
With Jennifer, we knew because we had interacted with her
Oh,
in
sure.
previous
Yeah,
roles
yeah.
and stuff.
Sure.
But
So I was just a mystery.
Yeah.
So
a delightful little
I know,
mystery.
right? So before joining Big Rapids Regional Chamber, I spent the previous 9 years working for Fremont Area Community Foundation.
Okay.
And I served in several different roles there. The majority of the years I spent working with donors and facilitating their charitable goals and that kind of thing. And then for 2 years I was on the community investment side. So I was actually I oversaw our education grant making for Newaygo County, and that was great to add to my portfolio. And because the next role I took was the affiliate foundation manager. So I oversaw Lake Osceola and Mecosta County community foundations
Man.
for the past
Holy
2 years.
cow.
And
So you knew
You
a
got
lot
a
of these
ton.
people
Oh,
already.
yeah, never
Oh,
mind.
my
You already
gosh,
know all
yes.
the people with
Yes.
that have all the resources.
exactly. yes.
That's
now
why they
we-
hired you.
Sarah, we met.
Your
didn't
bubbly
we?
personality.
When you were with probably with the Fremont Foundation or something. Did we meet?
Oh my gosh, yes.
I was gonna say, now that- as soon as you say
at
that-
Save the Ponds.
Exactly
Yes,
right.
that's
See?
right. It was so cold that day.
I only just
Oh
my
my
brain
gosh.
just made that connection
Yes.
months later.
She
We've seen-
remembers the weather.
Yeah. Well, and he had well, he always has fancy shoes, but I think he had buffalo plaid shoes on that day. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
How amazing
Yeah.
was that?
Real life
See, that's how-
situation of
that's
what we
how
just
good-
talked about. This is great.
So
I
that
love
just summarized everything you need to know. She's very well qualified for her job and has the
very.
skill set needed to do it. I do not, but I do wear cool shoes.
You do.
Hey, up top for that. Buddy. Up top for that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
that's
well,
good.
that's so good. I mean, your background's perfect for this.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean, jeez.
Well, and again, I mean, I grew up in Reed City,
It's almost
so
like
Big
you
Rapids
guys,
has
it's
always
almost
been
like
a
you
part of
board
my
members
life.
knew what you
Yeah.
were doing.
Yeah. Yep. So it's just really a homecoming
That's
to me,
great.
really.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Well, what's the plan?
Oh,
I
man.
mean, you don't have to, show us
No
all your
detail.
cards.
We don't
but
need to
just,
see the whiteboard or anything.
just broad strokes. Obviously, you sort of had to get things back up on their feet, or you do. That all has to happen. But
Yep.
kind of what are some of the big pieces you'd like to have happen over the next few years, so we can be keeping an eye out.
Oh my goodness. Even just for the remainder of this year, right? Just continue to build the business and recruit investors, because again, the more investors we have, the more resources we have, the more voices we have at the table. So that's a big focus area. And then I keep saying I'm going to take a little hiatus during the summer. That really just means I'm going to work on my planning for events and programming for 2027.
Right.
And it's going to be a delicate balance because we are a chamber, right? So we have to do traditional chamber networking, social,
Right. After
business
hours.
after
yes,
hours.
business after hours,
Breakfast,
and
yeah.
Learning
yeah,
events.
yes,
And, yep.
yep, all of the good things, right? But we also have to incorporate economic development,
Right.
And
Try to somehow do some marketing of this place to those potential
yes, right.
investors.
Yes,
Now,
yes.
what's your pitch? So you said you're looking for investors. In case there are any
Right
watching,
here. You could be an
what
investor.
That's right.
What's the pitch? Like, just like in a nutshell, what's the benefit? Who are you looking for? If they happen to be watching, what who are we talking to, and what would they get for investing in the area? What's the pitch?
Yes.
I guess.
Oh man. So essentially, investing in the chamber is investing in the community and investing in your business if you're a business owner.
Right.
Now, on behalf the board and I, we determined our investor levels, right? And one of the cool things we did is we opened it up to individuals. So we have an individual Mecosta County connector level, and that was really to incorporate. Again, we're in a new world, right? We have a lot of people that work remotely,
Yeah.
and people still want to be engaged,
Right.
So we did that, for folks that work remotely or
It's just a small startup
Yes.
or something.
And so
Yeah.
they become an investor by joining
Yes.
the chamber. Not necessarily writing you some gigantic check,
Right.
but just joining the chamber, being
Yep.
part of the chamber group, adding their, voice and their special skills and whatnot to the group,
Yep.
that kind of thing.
Yep. And again, an opportunity to engage,
Right.
right? And maybe serve as an ambassador or on a committee.
Yep. And in return or in exchange, the chamber dedicates its efforts to opportunities to connect, to marketing to attract growth or attract, investment in the area, et cetera.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Yes, yes. I would say, and I'll have have Matt share his thoughts too. I would say the biggest investment or return on investment into the chamber is that you're a part of a united and connected hub that is full of resources and knowledge, and and in the connectivity. And folks that are or businesses that are investors also have access to me. And, as the president and CEO of the chamber, I have several associations as well. So I'm connected to the Michigan Chamber, the United States Chamber, Michigan Economic Developers Association. So I hold some associations as well, so that when, a business owner is looking for answers and just where can I connect locally, they can connect to me, and then we can work out a strategy from there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And I would imagine with all that opportunities for grants and being able to connect people with opportunities, there's a hole for that right now. So I'm glad you bring all that experience to the table.
Yeah. Yeah. I think my community foundation and my grant making background, because I'm pretty keyed into that. So however I can, share those opportunities and even help organizations if they're working on grant applications
Right.
and what have you, because
I think it's
there's money
intimidating.
out there.
Yeah, I think it's intimidating. People don't know whether it's worth it to jump through all the hoops.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Yeah.
So let's wrap it up,
Yeah.
right? We're looking for investors
Yes, we're looking
to
for-
grow the community, our regional, Big Rapids Regional Chamber. So we have a much larger pool of people to increase our networking, to bring and attract more businesses, to welcome new businesses. As an ambassador, I'm a welcomer of your new business. Come on into Big Rapids. We'll cut a ribbon for you. And just be a part of something that's really trying to lift up this area with events and networking opportunities and possibly even communications and resources for all those types of
yeah,
things.
grants.
Absolutely.
Grant monies,
Yeah.
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 Oh, I love it.
What do you think, Matt?
No, I just think it's as a small business owner, it's already tough enough for us, right? So anytime that you can get into a networking event like this and have utilize other people's resources, essentially like we did by joining boards,
Right.
combining resources, we get together. There's so many great people that are already a part of it that have helped me along the way. So, I think I encourage small business owners to, let us, help them out, and in return they help us out. So
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. Well, hey, appreciate you guys coming, and we're not just kidding. We are really rooting for
sure.
For you, Sarah, and for all of you guys on the board. I hope everything goes exactly the right way for. I mean,
Yeah. And of course,
If I could ask a question, is there some sort of electronic way that people could reach
I was
out
gonna
over
say,
the interweb?
How can we get people connected?
Yes.
Thank you, Dominic.
Yeah.
well done, Dom.
Thank you so much for that, Dom.
He's 50, but he's still
He's
I
still
know he's sharp.
Still about
sharp
it.
as a tack.
Spry.
Yes. So we have a fabulous website, and that is brregionalchamber.org. And that has all of the chamber information, resources for our businesses. And if people would like to connect, they can email me at sarah@brregionalchamber.org. Or I do have an office space with a telephone, and that number is 231-679-8972.
And if people stop into the Welcome Center there at the corner of Elm and, or is it Rust and, no, what is it? Where's your office?
Yeah, that's not where I'm located.
Oh, you're not in that building?
No.
Okay.
No. Jennifer Ferris Jones is
Yeah.
and
Oh,
her team.
gotcha.
And so are the great folks from State Savings
Well, where can people find you?
Bank. So I'm actually at the south end of town. I'm in the Michigan Works building.
Okay.
I do have an office space there. So for the folks that are familiar with Denny's Muffler and Brake, I'm the next building over.
Nice.
So between Denny's and Biller
Love that.
Insurance.
Love that.
So,
a couple local greats.
Yes. So the folks at Michigan Works, they treat me as if I'm one of their team members, and so it's a good space.
That is a good space.
A good space to start up this adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure at some point you'll be looking for your own spot and all that kind of stuff, but you got enough on your plate. So
There's a plenty on the plate.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hey, good luck with everything you got on your, upcoming, and then I hope you will get a little bit of time to get away and do some, vision boarding and some maybe go on a dream quest and just really get a good strong vision for the next 5 to 10 years for our area. But thanks for joining us, Matt. Thank you for.
Thanks, Matt.
Coming in, but also for creating this opportunity by donating to Angels of Action on behalf of the Chamber. We all win. We all got to feel good about ourselves.
Love it.
But Matt's the one who spent the money,
the real hero.
He is.
which is
Yes.
really how you want to do it, kids. Other people's money wherever possible. All right. Well, that's that. You can check those guys out at brregionalchamber.org.
Org.
And
Yeah. Let them know
Yeah.
if you have any questions. Maybe if you're starting a new business, reach out to them. They'll get you pointed in the right direction.
Don't just assume you have to do things on your own, or that it's just you and Facebook, and that all you that just posting on Facebook is enough.
It isn't.
Let people know that you've started something. Join the chamber.
I think a chamber, obviously they're always welcoming of new businesses and they always support the businesses that are here. But for future businesses, it's almost always going to be a small to medium-sized business of some sort that's going to be getting off the ground, that's going to need resources like Sarah and her team. So
Yeah, and
hit
if
them
you,
up.
right, no kidding. And if you are a one-person remote startup, that's got to be lonely. You know what I mean? Even if your work is not dependent locally, but you're work here local, join and be part of a group of other business people. They'll be able to, commiserate on some things you're going through. So
it's fun. And then, watch for them to collaborate. They'll probably host some events next year, that whole Vision Quest, Dream Quest, or whatever.
All right. How are we doing for time?
So Big Rapids was...
We're okay on time.
We're actually gonna zoom through some touching topics, and then we'll circle around on some stuff that is... I
love that.
But the first things first, we RIP'd some stuff last week.
Yep.
And I can't... it won't let me show the picture that somebody took because Aspig Rapids still doesn't love us. But Hometown Pharmacy.
Oh, yeah.
R.I.P.
Hometown Pharmacy. Just one day they were handing out prescriptions, and the next it was completely shuttered.
I feel bad for it.
We're going to call that the Threads North of Big Rapids.
Threads North of pharmacies
It's like
in Big
another
Rapids.
kind of shades of Thread North, guys. Honestly, I don't know if I blame them. Like, do you tell people? Do you make a big deal about it, or do you just go quiet?
Very true.
Go quietly in the night.
Yeah, with a hey, your prescriptions are at Walgreens now.
Yeah, the
whether you like it or
Irish
not.
exit.
Oh man, I was like totally caught me off guard. It probably did everybody that was going to get their
and you know what,
pharmaceuticals that day.
That is not a very old building. Pretty prime lot.
Prime lot. Talk about new business coming here. That's got to be a good spot for
frustrating
something.
because will the new people need a building just like that one, or would they have wanted something else?
I don't know.
We'll see.
Yeah, I also seen site plans approved for our Brothers Keepers new homeless shelter.
Yeah,
we had OBK on late last year, and I don't know a ton about this. Have you read into this? I don't even know where it's located at. I'm assuming by their current location.
It's right by where they're at now. This is just the next phase.
It's good. Good. I'm excited. They're making their process.
Those guys have been. When we talk about people making do, they've been making do so long. It's inhumane. It's not.
Hey,
even
they got approval though, and so it's good to see getting behind them.
Yep, one more step forward.
We had Jen Schuberg from.
We had Jen Rumsey from
Schuberg's on.
Yep.
And she said that there was a new menu coming, and it is here.
Yep, the new Schuberg's menu is out, and you know what? The prices are still very reasonable. They had to add a $1 or so here or there. There are a couple new things, and a couple things had to go. Unfortunately, one of them was the beloved sweet potato fries.
That's what we RIP'd.
Sorry, everybody. There's the Cali salad is gone as well.
But there's a new hangover burger, or sandwich, so I'm excited to try that when I can.
Yeah, and a southern salmon. So there you go. All right.
All right. Speaking of Aspig Rapids, you want to talk about somebody that's constantly brought up on Aspig Rapids, or was while they were in the middle of a move, was Big Rapids Computer Repair and Sales.
Was there a lot of hubbub about that?
Wondering where they went, like what happened, and apparently they moved to Rogers Heights down there by our friends at E&E. So I wanted to kind of.
Oh, I know that building.
I see, scooting around. You hit them up. They reopened actually today at their new location. So,
were people worried that they had just closed up?
I think it was I seen a lot of stuff where I sent it to get repaired, and now I can't get a hold of them, stuff like that. And they must have missed the message that they were moving.
Good.
So glad to see, because this is a need for this area.
Yeah, no kidding. Where else are you going to go for stuff? And it does say that he is available Monday through Friday, 10 to 6.
Yep.
So at the new location, he's right on Northland Drive on the west side. I'm pretty sure, just as you're coming into Rogers Heights.
Yep.
Now tell me the story of the jewelry store heist. I got to hear this.
The Big Rapids jewelry heist of 2026. I really only caught news at the barbershop of what actually happened.
Wow, that's where you hear about stuff like this.
That's the best place to get news, by the way.
Yeah.
Is that it sounds like somebody broke the front windows. Never broke into the jewelry stuff because, they keep it on lock and key, and it's hard to do that. I heard that they then proceeded to take the items to the pawn shop the next day.
The one next door?
The one next door. And
smart. That's smart.
And this is obviously hearsay via the barbershop, but they then obviously got the cops called on them, I'm assuming, and then they found the goods near Taco Bell.
Interesting. Now, none of that, I didn't hear any of that, really. I heard that a kid a kid, some sort of a kid, under 18-year-old, smashed in and stole some jewelry.
Okay.
But was pretty quickly kind of tracked down.
Okay.
When they were confronted, they ran. And
I believe that's what the
they ended up
police report says.
and
but
they ended up getting
I love hearsay stories way better.
Me too.
I mean, yeah,
Hey,
trying to pawn it at the pawn shop next door. That sounds way
we
cooler.
would love to hear what you guys heard about this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? True, untrue, it doesn't matter.
It does not matter.
Tell us what you heard about it, and let's get to the bottom of this. Let's find out what really happened. Remember when we had that bank robbery, and I mean, it was like, it was a mystery for a minute. I mean, it was, it seems like they kind of shut it down.
The great police of this area quickly.
Hey,
shut
did
it
you
down.
hear a police officer got hurt over this whole thing?
No, I did
when
not.
the kid ran, and I'm saying kid because that's what the police report said, that it was a juvenile.
was
When
injured.
the kid ran, a police officer got hurt somehow, either jumping a fence or running. I don't want to picture things. I don't want to make up stories in
Right.
my own head, but in my mind, I mean, this was intense. This was like, bad boys, what you gonna do, kind of a thing.
This all
anyway,
happened Monday morning, by the way.
I know, crazy.
Hey, it's some people's Mondays aren't as good as others.
This has
know?
got made for TV movie
Yeah, I know.
written
Let
all
us,
over it.
let us know what you heard.
Hit up Michael Bay. Let's get it made into a movie. All right. Let's jump to our wonderful busy weekend that we got going on here
okay.
in wonderful Big Rapids.
Let's do it.
Starting on Friday night, this is bearing weather, of course. We heard that the rain was supposed to come in late. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it waits until way later.
Or just doesn't come at all.
It doesn't come at all. Maybe it comes like next week. But June 5th, Friday night, 4 p.m. downtown is back to the bricks.
This has been in the works a long while now, and
Yep.
it would be a shame to have all these amazing vehicles come up here just to get rained on.
Yeah. That'd be tough. That'd be tough.
That'd be a tough look.
It does sound like the rain might be late, but we're rooting for it. There will be vendors, there will be food trucks, there will be cars, and more cars. Come downtown, check it out. That is Friday night, June 5th, downtown Big Rapids.
This is going to be a hang, you guys, and what better time to try out the social district rules? If that's your thing, you can buy an adult beverage from any of the handful of establishments that are within the downtown area, and they give you a special cup, and then you could just walk and check out the cars, check out the music, check out everything else that's going
Dom,
on.
you want to throw this up real quick?
And you can go from like Hemlock Park to
That's over here by the seal.
I mean, it's quite a big area.
I mean, you got Shooters, Crankers, Schubergs, the Blue Cow, all this little. You have to consume crossing Maple. I think is the only rule about our social district that most people don't know.
Yeah, there's like a weird break right there because
Because
you're
of
not
the
allowed to
darn-
cross the street.
Darn US 20.
But
anyways,
that's
Friday night.
That's that, and then Saturday will be another opportunity for you to use it at Summerfest. But Friday night, before we move on, RezLife is hosting a free night of worship in the park.
Yep.
I want to say seven?
Six.
Thanks, Don.
Thanks, Don.
Barring weather.
Barring weather, though, the weather has to be. It can't be. It can't say that it's like 50% chance of showers, or else they will have to cancel it. As unfortunately, we can't. We can't even. I don't think we can even move it last second. It would just get canceled. So hopefully that doesn't happen. If the weather's decent, we will be out at the band shell Friday night. Tonight, one more plug. If you're hearing this tonight, is the kickoff of the Ferris Community Concert Band Series as well, and that is at 7:00 at the old jail tonight, and then I think it's at the Castle in Canadian Lakes next week.
Okay.
And then it'll be at the band shell. The next
for
few
a couple
weeks.
for a couple weeks after that.
All right.
And then
Go ahead. Talk to me about Summerfest.
the weather's going to break if it
Yes.
happens at all. And by 10 a.m., Summerfest downtown Big Rapids starts. 10 to 2, free to the public. There will be things, a lot of the cars are going to stick around.
Why do I not have that
I
trophy
don't
down
know.
here?
How about you run and go grab it real quick?
I could have.
There will be food trucks. There is a stickball tournament. There is a cornhole tournament. There is a hot dog eating tournament.
And let me tell you what, the
Or at
hot
least
dog
something.
eating contest, Dominic,
I'm gonna find the picture.
Yeah.
Is that a real picture?
Yeah, it's
That's
on
not
my
AI,
Facebook.
is it?
No, it's not AI.
All right.
Go to my Facebook.
I just had to make sure.
Okay, the hot dog eating contest. You know, we've been trying to get this together for years. Like we've had the idea that, like, man, Summerfest really, we should have like a hot dog eating contest. That's American, right?
That's American. That's summer.
Gorging ourselves on processed meats. There it is. That photo right there. Okay, Dom, throw this up. This is the trophy that the winner of the hot dog eating contest will get.
Totally thought this was AI. By
And
the way,
that
when I first
is
seen it.
my ref costume that showed up. So I'll be wearing that. I'll be reffing.
Golden Glizzy.
I can't remember how many people are going to be able to compete, but it will be limited. Okay, this is going to be massive. We got Walmart to sponsor it. Schuberg's is actually going to cook the hot dogs. I think we can only have like 8 or 10 people just because of the sheer how many volunteers we have to make this all work. So we only get one shot at this thing. So we're letting people sign up. You got to be 18 or over because we can't be having any kids choke out on us.
Look at that, man.
As
It's
it is, we had to
glorious.
get. I know, right? As it is, we had to get an EMT to be on site. But at 1 o'clock, so signups will go till 12:30. At 1 o'clock, we're going to host the first ever Summerfest hot dog eating championship, and this is what you're competing for, people. All right, this is the Golden Glizzy, and I'm telling you what, I mean, it's no joke. It's got a weight to it.
It looks like it's got a weight to it.
I'd be proud to have this thing sit right next to my pumpkin rolling, trophy.
Yeah.
But anyway, so
That's
don't
great.
sleep on this. Somebody's going to be proud to own this thing. It's a one-off. As you can see, it says 2026. That means we're not going to take it back from you and give it
It's
to next
yours.
year. This is yours. You get to keep
You
this.
can bring it back next year.
Cost me like $50.
Put it on the
so-
table, flex a little bit, and then back to back it
Pow.
like Joey Chestnut
Yeah,
of Big Rapids.
That would be a flex.
That would be a flex.
Show up and put your trophy on
Now,
the
what's
table.
the time frame for eating the hot dogs?
I think it's 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Standard rules. Standard hot dog
Well,
competition rules.
Joey they do 10.
10.
10 minutes.
Is it really?
Yes.
Oh my God! I don't want to watch anybody eat for 10.
Okay.
I don't want to use it.
5 minutes seemed like plenty. And what would you predict that a local could put away? Because here's my
5
reasoning.
minutes?
Here's
Intern Derek already threw his hand up when he was like, who's going to take this?
Well, here's my reasoning, and then you guys tell me if I'm going wrong. I figure like,
$3 a minute?
everybody will kind of start strong.
Of
You'll
course.
not everybody will knock
course.
out a few dogs
Yeah.
pretty quick. I think most people by the time they get 5 in, they're shutting down. You know what I mean? 5, 6. Most
hot
people
dogs
drop
is a
right
lot
off.
of hot
That's what I'm
dogs to
saying.
eat,
Like,
period.
even with a gung ho attitude, you're going to drop off. I think we might have 1 or 2 people get to 10, and maybe you know what I mean. Like I don't think anybody will even do 15. What do you think?
I would say 3 every minute puts us at 15. That's my
So
number.
you think somebody will do 15?
Yeah, I think the winning number will be 15.
That's your over
That's
under.
way too many hot dogs, by the
I'm
way.
putting it at 11. What do you
11.
think, Dom?
Yeah. I'm more in that 11 to 13 range.
Okay.
All right, we'll put Dom at 13.
I
All
would
right,
say 13.
we'll see what's up.
I've seen some fellas in Big Rapids. I'm just saying.
I know, but can we get them? With
Can we
the
get
right
them to
people?
come out?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Hopefully they see this clip, this
Yeah.
reel, and they show up at 12:30 to get signed up in front of Horizon
Yeah,
Bank downtown
that's
for this wonderful trophy.
It's not about who could eat the most. It's who will actually sign up to eat the most and be able to do it on demand. So you guys remember that day that I won the pizza eating competition when I was a young homeless kid? It was just out of sheer hunger. The kid I beat was massive, and he was stacking pieces of pizza 2 or 3 at a time and eating them that way. And I just bared
The
down.
only eating contest I've ever been into is eating my food before my siblings could, so I could go back and get seconds before they could. You know what I mean?
Oh, I remember
It's
that
like-
game. That's
yeah,
a
it's
game
like
every fat kid plays.
Yeah, it's like, all right, everybody gets
Doing
their
the math,
portion.
that's fat kid math.
Yeah.
Like, now I know I'm gonna want 2, but then can I get the 3rd?
Yeah.
Who's gonna get the 3rd?
And so you got to jump them in line and then slow them down by, hey, will you go get me a water? You know, all those things.
I know that game well. Yeah.
No, it'll be a fun, busy weekend as long as the weather can hold off.
It will. You know what's funny is, in the years, so in the years since COVID that we've been doing Summerfest again. I can't remember if this is 4 or 5 that I've been doing it.
I feel like it's 21 was the first one.
Probably. So this would be
maybe
5?
5, yeah.
All right. So the first 3 kind of just did it on by myself. Terrible way to do it. I stressed about it all year long. I worried that there'd be rain. Actually, sometimes I prayed there would be rain. It has not gotten rained out yet, but I sometimes have wished it would, just so that I wouldn't have to worry about it. But this year, the last couple of years, I've had help. It's been great. This year
You moved it, right? Last year you moved it to the front of the summer, opposed to the back of summer.
And that was a nice change. Everything now has sort of lined up to where we kind of have found our groove. I didn't even think about the weather.
Of course.
And now we might actually get rained out. But let's just say it doesn't. I wanted to point out a few specific things so that if you come down, that you won't miss them. One is the hot dog eating contest that'll be happening at around 1 o'clock at Pocket Park. The other is as far from Pocket Park as you can go. The other end of Summerfest is down by the movie theater in Quinn's Music. Mm-hmm. We're building a stage right out in front of Quinn's, and 3 great acts will be playing. My good friend
Brian?
Brian Arnold from Brian's Suitcase Experience. He does a one-man band show that's really, really fun. He's super talented. Bob Craig will have a little band there, and Sanford, the singing bartender, will be down there as well.
Very fun.
So that's all happening at the south end of Summerfest. At the north end, you'll have the car show, and in between you'll have inflatables, you'll have vendors. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Also, don't forget
that night. There's
don't forget to stop at the Banded Raccoon and check out the pop-up. We'll be there. We'll have some tables and some sneakers and such.
So that is right across the street from Schuberg's.
Come on in. You'll see the sign. Come on in.
Yeah. And then that night, again, really hoping that the weather is good.
Is this new? Like, this happened really quickly, or it seemed like last second? Like, I didn't know this was coming.
It's been planned for a couple of months, but it came on us kind of quick. I think we were maybe more focused on that gig with Saving Abel.
Oh, well, of course.
And so we hadn't gotten around to really promoting this show because also it doesn't take very many people to pack the Sawmill.
Of course.
Right?
Right.
So anyway, this is a really good opportunity. It's probably the only time that Hand of Giants will be playing for free in Big Rapids this year.
Yeah.
I don't think we have anything else lined up that would be this accessible. So if you want to check out what I'm telling you, it's the best band that we have to offer locally. It's the Hand of Giants.
They did open for Saving Abel.
And I'm telling you what.
No biggie.
And many people at that show thought that Hand of Giants was the best.
Yeah, of course.
No. Anyway, this Saturday
mommy
at the
thinks I'm
Sawmill.
special too.
Voted number 1 by my mom. Just saying.
Love it.
This Saturday at the Sawmill, we're kind of taking over the whole night. Bud and I are we'll be doing a long high-strung steel set to open things up. And then the big band. The big band. And it should be out in the back.
I was wondering if it was going to be outside.
With any luck, we will be outside, so there's room for everybody.
I'll hear you from my house.
Yeah, we can just have a good time. But
that's awesome. Is the chamber going to be out for Summerfest this weekend?
I'm going to leave that to my good friend Jennifer Ferris Jones to handle.
Okay.
As much as I'd like to be there, I have commitments. I help with a golf outing for about a decade now, and that's also on Saturday.
Yeah,
there's a lot going on.
So much going on.
It is. It's
yes.
that time of year.
Yes, so I'll be sending my best vibes.
Awesome. I love that.
From Clear Lake Golf Course.
Very, very good. Awesome.
Right on. Hey, let's tell people real quick about the T-shirt contest.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, because initially when we had announced that we were doing a What's Up Big Rapids T-shirt, I think I had put like May 23rd as like sort of an arbitrary date because it was before school got out. Right at and then we announced, don't worry about the deadline. We were going to extend it and give people more time. And right around the deadline, we got some amazing
I've only seen one.
ones. And I should have gotten them to you so we could show them. Next week, I'll show them to you guys. But I wanted you to know if you were working on one or you wanted to, you haven't missed it. You can still get it in. And if you were in one of those age groups and now you've aged or now you're in a different one because school has ended, don't worry about it. We'll sort it out. But man, I mean, if we don't get any others, we've got
That's something to pick from.
we've got a couple that are really, really cool. But I want to encourage you guys, get creative. This design is going to be a T-shirt, maybe a sweatshirt that we all can, wear and share and kind of show
Get out
our
in the
Big
public
Rapids
and-
love
Yeah.
as we go. So
I'm excited.
How
That's
cool
some-
would it be to be the artist who created it?
That'd be pretty cool.
Be pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Be pretty cool.
All right. What else we got? Anything? I'm good.
I'm
I'm good. There's
sorta
plenty
good.
to talk about, but it's been a long show. So,
It sure has.
Dominic.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Dominic, what do you got for us?
Well, Pat, pull up our Facebook page. I sent you my viral video of the week.
Oh,
I have to say, I actually have two things this week. The first one I sent you, we'll show that in just a minute. But a big shout out to one of our locals that we've been highlighting here, Daniel Eveland.
yeah.
He had a dream of going to Denmark to study interior design. He's actually in Denmark right now.
Wow.
So Daniel, shout out to you, buddy. We are watching, rooting for you.
That's the gentleman that sells the cutting boards.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
well, he's a young man, he's a
Entrepreneur.
talented
Yeah.
woodworker and
Yep.
designer.
Yeah, and
Love that.
local boy making good on his dreams, and that's what we all want to see happen. But this video right here, I think, is going to go viral this week.
Are you going from that feel good moment to something
this
awful?
This is fantastic.
It doesn't look fantastic.
I'm going to put it
just
up
so
on the
you guys
computer
know.
right now. Go ahead
Before we
and
get to it.
All right.
it looks like a
Whoa.
video game. This poor young lady falls into the manhole cover, and it flips over on top of her.
Oh,
Now,
man.
a very nice passerby comes up, and he sees everything that happens, and he's
There
going to
he
actually
is.
rescue
Oh
her.
my gosh.
She was not seriously injured.
Good.
Oh, it
How-
looks like
yeah,
the,
just
it
watch
looks like
it
it
again,
got
and
her
it-
in the chin. on
and-
the
and- but
back
it's-
of the- look at this.
It's like you see that in a movie, and then it just rolls over. It's amazing. It's amazing. That, guys, that's going to be my viral moment of the week. Just watch.
What would
Watch
you
out
do?
for that.
So
What would you do?
And it's a New York City
I tell my
sewer.
wife all the time she has nothing to worry about. She'll walk around manholes or like
Oh,
the
yeah.
grates or like any
Oh.
of those things, and I'm like, no, and I walk across them.
Right. Clunk, clunk, clunk.
Not no more.
No.
That one
Nope.
was
No.
crazy. Hey,
That-
hit the like where it says more, because it says I thought I was going to die because the water was hitting my chest and the hole was very deep. Oh my gosh! So she fell in up
She
to
fell
her
into a-
chest.
yeah.
Oh, so she's maybe Brazilian. 'Cause she told Brazilian media this. Maybe that's her. That's the thing. But that's so scary, man. You're walking through the most populated city,
Just minding your business.
and
just
you
a loose
literally just fall into another world.
Yeah.
A smellier, grosser,
Anytime I think
darker
manholes,
world.
I'm thinking
It looks like
New
Super,
York City.
Super Mario
What if
Brothers.
that
Oh, while you're
clown
down there is the Ninja Turtles down there.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
What if that
Like-
clown from
And
It?
a rogue
Oh,
alley.
it's a clown from It?
Pennywise
Yeah.
coming to get you.
Either of those things, man.
What if Pennywise just reached out right now and put the lid back in place?
Like,
You
we're
just see a
watching it.
hand-
She's like,
That'd be
oh man.
that'd be it. All right, Dom, pretty good.
Quick question, though, also, since we were talking about hot dogs. Does anybody know the world record for most hot dogs eaten in 10 minutes?
62.
63, I was gonna say actually.
You guys are way off. 83 hot dogs, Joey Chestnut, our boy. 83 hot dogs. That is almost 30 pounds of hot dogs and buns. There you go.
Ugh, 30 pounds. I struggle with the
trying to
big
do the
shoe,
math.
right? Which is like a half-pound burger.
I mean, because if you're eating 9 hot dogs a minute, how are you? You know what I mean? Like
He's a professional.
I don't watch the.
3
I
every
don't watch
20
them
seconds.
eat them on purpose.
3 hot dogs completely eaten every 20 seconds.
all them
How's that
soggy
possible?
buns.
Drink some water.
Isn't that
Gross.
why they dip it in the water?
Yep.
To like, I don't know,
With
grease
that,
things up.
with
Oh.
that, you'll never need to eat
Do
again.
not do that on
Use
Saturday.
the water to go
Just
down your
eat
gullet,
them,
Phyllis.
Hey, just so you know, we are putting water out though. We're doing it just like they do in New York at the Coney,
Yeah.
at the big Coney Island, whatever.
Are you using Nathan's hot dogs?
Yep.
We're using the good dogs. We're using water. Everything will be there.
Good
If you
dogs
want
and
to, if you want to dip your bun in the water, you can do that. I don't
Don't do it.
recommend it, but
Is there ketchup or mustard?
no, I don't think so.
Speaking of dipping your
need a
buns in
little
the
bit of
water, is the splash pad open?
Yeah,
It's splash pad.
Splash pad
Okay.
is open.
Splash pad
Good
is
deal.
transition. Good transition. All right, with that, let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
It's been a good show. It's been a good week. It's been another week where I'm just grateful that I don't live in the urban jungle of New York City, falling through manholes. I'm glad that I live in this wonderful little place we call home. It's What's Up Big Rapids. We're your hosts. I'm Chris Jane.
And I'm Pat Brooks.
Just remember, kids, kindness is contagious. Get out there and be the example you want to see in the world. All right, we're all watching and we're rooting for you. Good luck. Dom, hit it.
See you next week.